Yeah, I'm back at one of my favorite spots, and this is right outside of Cape Coast. And I'm out here on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. There it is. Sunset, low tide. But the most fascinating thing that I'm running into now is how many people over the age of 70 are telling me how much they were not taught as children, how families didn't talk about things, and they're finding an interest now. And this goes to show you never too old to learn. And it's just this thing where people are now discovering how misinformed. And I can't tell you how many 70 plus reach out to me, and 80 plus reach out to me and say, Jay, keep doing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how many white folks reach out to me and say, Jay, I didn't know myself. And they're not coming, with white savior stuff. They're like, look, I need to learn. I need to get some stuff in order myself. I mean, these are the emails that come in from people. Obviously I talk about the part that's discouraging, because then you see how this mind game worked on people to the point where you got a lot of folks that come from where I come from that, hey, you can just hear it, and I'm not African and all that, and I'm not, we not from there, and we don't have this, and we this, that, and the other, and I've yet to speak to someone who's traveled and been to West Africa and has spent an extensive amount of time in West Africa that talks like that. Now I'm sure you're gonna get somebody to get on a plane just to make a point, but I'm saying as far as like somebody who's credible and who's like really serious about trying to learn and all of that, I just don't hear that coming from, oh, that came up pretty high there. I don't hear that. Once you come here, you don't need a DNA test. You don't need a daggone DNA test when you come here and you're looking at people and everybody looks like somebody in your family. Or you blend in. And I'm talking about the light skin, dark skin, caramel skin, whatever. You find people. And so that's what I said. Somebody isn't really serious, and their argument is disingenuous if they come up and they're saying, all of these different theories, and they've never been here. That tells you, and then they don't want to come here. They don't want to learn. They don't want to do those things. And I'm saying, well, how serious can I take you if you're not willing to do the investigative research and the due diligence to even come and see for yourself? And you just listening to read a book somebody wrote. Well, you need to read this book and read that book and read this book and read that book. I'm saying, get your tail on a plane and come taste the food. Come smell the gunpowder coming out the dungeons. Come see and be among the people. That's going to dispel anybody can write a book. And they can put anything in the book. They can say anything they want to say. So, and we'll be fast to say something is a fact and never been someplace to see if it is a fact. So I just hope, that through what we're doing, through our travels and these different experiences, is that it gives us the ability to think for ourselves and to use the God-given brains and senses that we have been given and within our bodies. I mean, it's again, like you got a lot of people, but then they can't even answer. Like one dude, he was like, I don't even know if he read or watched the video. He was upset because, I don't know if he was upset. He was basically telling me not to sit down and have conversations with Africans because, basically these Africans ain't nothing, and Americans all this, that, and the other, and black Americans doing this, and black Americans doing that, and black Americans. And I'm saying, yeah, black Americans do hold it down, and we are brilliant. We do a whole lot of things, but we're within that same system that robs Africa. We're still within the American system that robs Africa. We're still within that American system that imports like 60% from Africa. So, and then went into comparable, Black Americans, $1.6 trillion, and you take the top 3 African countries, didn't equal up to that. And I'm thinking to myself, I said, this person doesn't even know history. This person can't be taken seriously, because if that person really understood history, then that person would understand the depths of all of what we've been dealing with. And there is no superiority. There is no, when you get to thinking like that, and you thinking that people are superior, then you're running into a situation that is disingenuous. That's the reality. You're running into a situation where this person clearly doesn't understand imperialism, clearly doesn't understand colonialism, and then they're sitting there bragging and boasting about the colonial powers they're complaining about. I'm telling y'all, it's a psychological thing. It's something weird. It's something weird. You're talking about a strange something in the punch or whatever. That's what's going on in these streets, in these countries. So, when you travel and you get the education for yourself, nobody can take that from you. I tell a lot of people, we waste money. Half of us waste money on going to these schools that don't really educate us. That the education is not lining up with the income that's needed in order for the education to have a legitimate or substantial return on investment. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But with each conversation, we start breaking this stuff down. And, you give people time. You understand? You give people time to learn and process and put things together. And as that begins to happen, the next generations. And so this is a movement. I mean, I'm seeing it evolving into a movement. I'm seeing people saying, hey, Jay, we want to come with you because, you're not just taking us on a tour of Africa. You're giving us an experience that we didn't anticipate. You're giving us a family we didn't anticipate. You're giving us the opportunity to talk without any pressure or without anything. You allow us to be, and you're taking us all around the continent. You're taking us to Ghana. You're taking us to Egypt. You're taking us to Tanzania. You're taking us to South Africa. You're taking us to Ethiopia. You're taking us to Senegal and Nigeria, and all these Cote d'Ivoire and Kenya and Seychelles. You're taking us to these places, and you're creating these experiences, these priceless experiences. So what I say to everybody is this. While I talk about a lot of different topics that might be uncomfortable for people, if you really pay attention to what's happening, listen to what people say when they come on these maximum impact travel experiences. Pay close attention to how they respond to what's being said. If you pay close attention to it and see how their life is being changed and how their life is being impacted, what that will do is tell you that this is more than a tour. This is an experience. And again, to all of our elders who are out there watching, come on one of these tours. I know you'll have a great time. We'll take great care of you, and you will definitely appreciate it. And again, just watch the videos, watch the testimonials. They'll tell you everything you need to know. If you have a group that you want to bring, we will definitely take care of your group. We'll make sure that everything is on point. And all you got to do is go to MaximumImpactTravel.com. And in the meantime, make sure that you keep following Maximum Impact with Jay Cameron here on YouTube, Facebook, on IG, because we're going to keep dropping knowledge and we're going to keep challenging these mindsets. Because really what the problem is up here. And when we can start liberating that, now we're on to something. So that's the deal. So you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. I'll be back with more of this. I just gave you a little taste, a little taste. There's more on the way. Maximum Impact with Jay Cameron.